Did you know that every single year, the guys from Rain News, Brad, Kurt, Lee, and the team put on summits in cities around the world to celebrate digital audio at its finest? And London is no different. So come and join me for a look around at the Rain Summit London 2019. Okay, one of the very interesting things coming from the UK is just the amount of attention that the UK market is getting. So as an example of this, we've got Podfront UK, partnership between Stitcher and Wondery, which is very recent, bringing essentially the inventory of podcasts into the UK market for ad buyers. And what's interesting about this to me is that 3 years ago, the UK, it didn't feel like it was there. It didn't feel like the ad agencies were there. It didn't feel like people were ready to start buying like they do in the US. And it's very curious to me to start to see things like this Rain Summit event bringing people like this to the forefront and actually just immersing the industry in some of these new initiatives. Now, I think some of the challenges that go with that are very clear. You know, you've got in my view, a slightly different appetite here in the UK. You've certainly got some slightly different challenges when it comes to selling advertising, when it comes to working with ad agencies, and I think one of the biggest ones still to be cracked is attribution, is measurement. You know, we see all the stats from Edison and from DAX. The research is fantastic. Everything in podcasting and digital audio is trending in the right way. But I always like to ask the question, how long will that growth continue? Especially when you consider the fact that attribution is not getting any easier. When will the plateau come? That is the question. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm very curious to see, especially here in the UK, what the appetite continues to be like over the next couple of years. Podcasting is projected to hit $1 billion as an industry over the next 12 months. Where does the UK fit into that? What is the appetite here? And how will everyone from listeners to ad agencies to creators to networks and technology platforms like Captivate, how are we going to fare with this? Very curious, very interesting.